It is 105.9 The Mountain, Asheville's Classic Rock, the Rizzo and Jeff show on your radio, 605. We got a lot going on today. Today is going to be the quintessential Rizzo and Jeff show. I mean, wow.
Yeah, so much coming your way. And there's so many things there's so many things to tackle, situations to figure out. We have a Whoopi issue. We have
a Western North Carolina woman issue who went viral.
Yeah, that's crazy in itself. Amongst Batman Adam West and his escapades.
You mean sexcapades?
Sexcapades. So much happening.
Mini golf. All kinds of stuff. I mean, just magic mushrooms. I mean, this is going to be quite a show. So we just got to get to it. There's just so much. So opening audio is coming your way next. We are going to talk about living in a car, a.k.a. stinking Sentra. Don't know why you do all this for a Sentra. Also going to talk about Adam Sandler emojis. This is a video that's gone viral. And, of course, we have a little bit of a Wendy's issue happening, and they just can't seem to figure it out.
I pretty much could tell you I could solve it pretty quickly.
You think so?
But look, it was a huge local news story for these people.
It was.
In this town. This is a big issue.
They caught action, too.
Oh, yeah. I'll wait to hear about this coming up.
We begin next. 105.9 The Mountain, Asheville's Classic Rock, the Rizzo and Jeff show. 6:10 on the button. Time for opening audio. And again, do not forget your first shot at $1,000 coming up in just about 2 hours. So make sure you're listening long and hard, okay?
Oh, 8 o'clock. Around 8 o'clock, yeah.
Between 8 and 8:15.
Long and hard to get some money, huh?
Make sure you listen, okay? All right, now it's time for opening audio.
Time for opening audio here on the Rizzo and Jeff Show. A fun, funny way to start your day on 105.9 The Mountain.
All right. I went to Jeff's Auto Sales, actually. For those of you who don't know, I recently purchased a Honda Civic. I really like it. It's nice car, right, Jeff? Yeah. I mean, it gives me what I need. It's 2 years, bing, bang, boom, I'm done. Not expensive. It's nice.
Who cares if you can't figure out if it's a man or a woman car? It's androgynous, and it doesn't matter because you know what? You're happy inside of your own car skin.
I'm happy in my skin, man or woman. Don't know what my skin is, but I'm wearing it. Now, here's the thing. A Nissan Sentra, definitely not one of those cars that I'd be on the lookout for. Nothing against the Nissan. I mean, they're Japanese. The Japanese, they work very hard. But, Jeff, sleeping in a Sentra, I believe it's called Stinkin' Sentra. You just had to get into a Sentra and stink.
Okay.
And whoever could outlast the stink would win the Sentra. Here's a little audio from Stinky Sentra, which, by the way, Jeff and I have always wanted to do something like this. We would call it Man in a Can.
Late night scrolling on Facebook and figured, why not? I'll give it a shot. And
I've raised 2 boys, my husband. I've got it. I'm good.
Anything that is brought to them to eat in the car needs to stay in the car. So if you eat a half a corn dog, then you throw it in the back and that corn dog stays in there.
I have a backpack with me. Same thing. We're not going to let too much out in the open in the first couple hours. Maybe day 3 we'll start getting devious around here.
Now, when he says getting devious, what he didn't tell you is that you're not allowed to leave to go to the bathroom. So your bathroom has to be put in some kind of box or utensil. And it's called Stinky Sentra for a reason. 3 days. But some guy had one too many corn dogs, and everyone exited the car, and he won the Sentra. So.
See, that's what you do. You have to. Your animalistic tendencies have to take over in a situation like this. Okay, like you
have to eat catata fish.
You have to not care. You have to soil yourself until people can't take it anymore.
Would you soil for a Sentra?
I probably wouldn't soil for a
Me
Sentra,
neither.
but
Me neither.
if you have no car, and
I'd
say you
soil
walk
for a
around,
Mercedes.
you would soil for anything you need to soil for if you really, really needed it.
Well, I'll tell you what. If Jeff from Jeff's Auto Sales said soil yourself and you don't have to make any more car payments, I'd do that.
Yeah.
I'd soil myself right now.
I'd
Jeff, if you're listening, 828-240-1059.
You win.
It's time for opening audio here on the Rizzo and Jeff Show. A fun, funny way to start your day on 105.9 The Mountain.
This video went viral. They're shooting Happy Gilmore 2, actually right by your mother, Jeff. Is that correct?
Actually, it is right where my mom lives in New Jersey. About less than 10 minutes away is where they were filming this.
Did she take a nosy drive? Now, I know she's nosy, but not like you. Did she do a nosy drive-by?
She didn't. She was on a senior bus tour.
She was on a senior bus tour.
In Amish country when this was happening, so yeah.
Okay, well, here's a guy that went viral for making Sandler emojis in honor of Happy Gilmore.
This is Adam Sandler emoji text-to-speech.
Gotta be honest with you, I think it's creative. I think it's funny. I like it.
Yeah, well, you know, look, I think everybody is waiting for Happy Gilmore 2.
I
to
can't
come
wait.
out. And the one part
we need to know.
Yeah, that's it.
We need to know.
All anybody cares about. The rest of the movie, it is what it is. You're golfing, you made it. Who cares?
Shooter McGavin, whatever.
Right. We want to see who you're fighting on that golf. That's it. I wonder if they could keep it a secret. I wonder.
It'll leak.
Yeah.
It's got to leak. It'll leak. Because they have to shoot it somewhere. Someone's going to leak it somewhere. But you really want Sajak?
I think Sajak's the pick.
I don't know. After today,
Bob Barker.
Maybe it's Whoopi.
Huh?
Maybe it's Whoopi.
Well,
Steve Harvey.
You know what? That's not a bad pick
Steve
either.
Harvey would be great. Stephen Winifred.
That's not a bad pick.
Isn't that a good
either.
pick?
That's a good one. All right.
All right, we'll think about it. We'll think about it.
It's
Last
time
scoop,
for
everybody.
opening
Last
audio here on
scoop.
the Rizzo and Jeff Show. A fun, funny way to start your day on 105.9 The Mountain.
This final scoop of audio for the week. Wendy's is having a little bit of a problem. They have a rock. They don't know what to do with the rock. Maybe we can help them.
Okay.
This rock right here in the Wendy's parking lot in the Fortuna foothills has been hit more times than it can count over the last couple of months as people take a tight turn over the curb, perhaps in a rush for a Frosty or a Wendy's 4 for $4.
You know, it's just a fun thing. And, live on TV. And there we have it. That's what The Rock is famous for.
This minivan hit the boulder so hard it moved it from its original position as it was trying to drive off of it.
I don't know. Spank me and call me a monkey's uncle. Why don't you move the rock?
Yeah, you do that, or put fencing up, something rubber, possibly. If
rubber would be great.
Anything like that. If people are just wrecking their, now it's becoming a game.
Yeah,
so people are coming for a Frosty or a 4 for $4. Is that still a thing? So 4 for $4.
Not at all, Wendy.
Okay, all right. So
and they don't include the double stack.
No. So they're racing for that, and they're hitting this rock, and they can't figure out what to do. This is the big news story.
Yeah.
Local there, and you know what?
Yeah.
If that was happening here, I would jump all over that.
Oh, 4 for $4 with a double stack,
and I'd be sitting out there. I'd set up chairs just to see how many cars hit the rock.
You know what? That would be a great Facebook Live. Rizzo and Jeff look for accidents.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I would love to do that. And by the way, I would have a double stack, 4 nuggets spicy, a small fry, and a small Frosty.
Yeah.
They don't have that here.
Well, look, again, you play games when you go to Wendy's.
That's it?
I don't play. All right?
You go Baconator.
I go for the Baconator.
Yeah.
All right? You give me Big Dave and the Yak now. All right?
Hey, did you know we got a new app? Make sure to update it or download it in any app store by searching 105.9 The Mountain.
Funny thing about rumors, it's 105.9 The Mountain, Asheville's classic rock, the Rizzo and Jeff Show. They're usually based in some kind of fact or reality. And I hate to say it, but you think you know Adam West? You don't know nothing about Adam West, Jeff.
No, you, Batman put it down.
Put it down!
In what he called the
He was the Wilt Chamberlain.
He called it the swinging 60s, Rizzo. The swinging 60s. That's what he said.
I have a little audio of Adam West with Julie Newmar.
Okay.
And I want you to hear. Now because when you hear it, then when we tell you what is going on, it'll make sense.
It all comes together.
Hello, Batman.
You're a rare lady, Catwoman. You're right on time.
I'm rare. In more ways than that.
Oh.
I'm glad you decided to surrender. We would have caught you eventually.
Do you think so?
Certainly, there's no escaping the inexorable law of justice.
Oh.
Shall we go?
Must we?
Oh, no. He's going over to the bedroom.
I thought that, well, you know, perhaps we might get to know each other a little better.
He's unbuckled his belt.
Propose to do that?
By being your partner in life.
Oh.
What about Robin?
What about Robin?
But I have him killed, painlessly.
That does it, Catwoman. I thought you had a modicum of decency, but I see that I erred in my judgment. You're attractive, Catwoman, but not that attractive.
Oh boy!
Wow!
All right. Well,
so you hear the sexiness, and Jeff, the swinging '60s for Adam West. He was banned from a world-class city.
He was banned from Aspen, they say, for 15 years because he is what is described as a sex-mad actor. Who slept with up to 8 women a night. He got crazy.
Can I just, as a man, real quick, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
As a man, and you're a man, let's just be honest, like just straight up. How is that? Could you do that?
No.
I couldn't do that
let's stop. And any guy that says they can, forget it.
Is total liar.
So there's other things that are involved in this. They said he turned to booze when they axed the show. But he liked doing it in the costume.
He liked doing it in the Batman costume.
Yeah, he said, but with the costume, though, just there were restrictions, so it had to be quickies.
Quickies, yeah.
Him and Bert, who he did the show with, of course, as they would team up and do things together. Actually, it would go down in the dressing room with them. He said that even in the dressing room on the show, they were like kids in a candy store. But in Aspen itself, he was the original freak-off guy. He was having the freak-offs.
Adam West was having freak-offs when Diddy was not even born.
Was not even born. Diddy had no idea. This man, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, Diddy got the key to the city. This guy got banned from a city for doing it too much. So you want to talk about the original freak-off, it's Adam West.
I'd have young female co-stars in my dressing room beginning at 7:45 a.m. and fly them to Aspen for a night of swinging, dancing, and plausible hip pumping.
Well,
that is what Adam said.
He had Raquel Welch and many others. He was
Julie Newmar.
Right.
He was wow.
He was not playing games, my friend.
Natalie Wood.
Yeah.
Lena Wood.
Yep, the Woods.
Whew, he had both Woods.
He did. and so did they.
The Rizzo and Jeff Show is always out trying to, well, they're trying. More of the Rizzo and Jeff Show next.
Distressing, horrid. It's hard to tweedle, I guess. It's 105.9 The Mountain Asheville's Classic Rock. We have some of the most distressing news that you're going to hear, and I'm sorry that we have to do this, Jeff.
Should we even say who it's about?
No, you know what? No. It's about a legendary EGOT winner and their fight for their bathroom.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I'm prepared for this. Let me get my mind right. Give me a few minutes, and then we'll get into it, okay?
All right, that's coming up. We're going to try this. It is 105.9 The Mountain Asheville's Classic Rock, the Rizzo and Jeff Show in distress here. And before we tell you what's going on, we have Wendy calling from the Windy City. Wendy, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I just want your address in Asheville at the mountain. I can send you a Christmas card.
Oh, okay. Sure. It's 1190 Patton Avenue.
Patton?
Patton, Patton.
Yep, like the general.
Okay.
Patton Avenue.
How's Jeff?
Jeff's doing great.
I'm right here.
Yeah, he's right
Wendy.
there.
Hey,
yeah.
Which one of you are cuter?
Well, Jeff and I are both pretty cute.
Yeah, we're equally
handsome.
Well, like I told you before, I like bald-headed men. So.
Well, then Rizzo's your cup of Joe.
But here's the thing: I have baby hands. She might not like if me and Wendy had a rendezvous. You know.
I didn't say nothing about a rendezvous. I just said I want to see what you look like and meet you.
Well, here's
you're jumping the gun,
Okay,
Rizzo.
so here's the thing. You go to 1059themountain.com. Our picture's right there. You just click on the Rizzo and Jeff show page. If you listen and you try to win that $1,000. But Wendy, we want to help somebody here. We want to help. We want to help Whoopi Goldberg. Do you have any suggestions on how we might do that? She's having.
I don't even like Whoopi Goldberg.
Well, here's the issue that she's having. Okay, is that they changed studios, and her dressing room, she doesn't have her own private bathroom. What should Whoopi do?
Yeah, what do we do?
Give her money to buy a new one.
Give her money to buy a new one.
We have to give Whoopi money.
Well, maybe, you know what? Maybe we start a GoFundMe, Wendy. This is not a terrible idea. I think this is kind of what we've been really worried this morning. So this is kind of a good starting point for us. And then we'll kind of maybe explain a little bit more about what's going on, play some audio. But Wendy, you can just Google Rizzo and Jeff and you'll see our beautiful mugs. And I appreciate your help on Whoopi this morning, okay?
Okay, well, it's Asheville. What's the zip code?
28806.
28806?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, Wendy.
Rocking with you.
Oh, thank you.
Wendy,
Keep rocking. We appreciate it. And Jeff, that really brings us to the crux of this discussion. And what is happening, Jeff, is Whoopi Goldberg is, in my opinion, being treated like a dog. She's being treated unfairly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they built beautiful new palatial studios for the Whoopster and the gang of The View, Behar,
Sunny,
all the other beauties.
Yeah.
And what they did not have in these new dressing rooms, first off, they're smaller, one.
Yeah.
Two, Whoopi did not have her own private bathroom.
Well,
okay?
Whoopi said that she, quote, is having trouble with taking a Tweedle. Don't know what that means, but we have some audio for you, and maybe you can help us help her. All right, so as you're driving the kids to school this morning, I want you to think, 828-240-1059, what should we do? What can we do to help her take a Tweedle?
How can we help Whoopi?
Yeah, exactly.
In the toilet, Whoopi Goldberg is furious over her new view dressing room without a bathroom and refuses to use it. Whoopi was not aware that her dressing room did not have a bathroom, okay? It is also very, very small. The long-standing host is used to having her luxe accommodations at the former Uptown studio. They said, allegedly, Whoopi had the biggest dressing room in suite, including a shower and full bathroom. Reported that the insider also said that other than the veteran host, only Joy Behar had her own bathroom, but despite that, Whoopi's was the largest of the dressing rooms. When you are Whoopi Goldberg, you're an EGOT, you're so many other things, you would expect to have a dressing room up to par, right?
Yeah.
Like, it would need to be spacious enough for you, because it's like, do you really expect Whoopi Goldberg to use the bathroom, or the restroom, I should say, that everybody else has to use?
No.
She doesn't see herself that way, and a lot of us would be appalled to know that Whoopi had to share the communal bathroom, right? That's where she had to go to take a dump or a Tweedle.
To take a dump or to take a Tweedle.
A Tweedle, yeah.
And we got Johnny up first on the phone here. Johnny, good morning. How are you? Go ahead, Johnny. What's up, buddy? Johnny?
This ain't Johnny.
Oh, hello.
Johnny, hang on.
Hey, this ain't Johnny, but...
Oh, well, hey, good morning. How are you? Sorry about
I'm good.
Good. What do you think here about Whoopi taking a Tweedle?
Tell her to put on some pull-ups and quit crying.
Yeah, look...
See, it's so hard because she's so used to, the palatial bathrooms, and she doesn't have a bathroom, and again, you heard her. Do you expect me to use the communal bathrooms? I'm Whoopi. And
yeah, right.
And would you want to go into the bathroom after Whoopi? Let's be real.
No, definitely not.
All right, see, now you got to think it through a little bit, okay?
You know?
Yeah.
This is
it's a lot.
This is a lot. Listen, man, I appreciate you weighing in this morning. Johnny, good morning. Sorry about that. How you doing, John? Johnny? Oh,
what happened? See, you jumped the gun for Johnny. You're so excited for Johnny.
Yeah,
I know. Really, I know. All
right,
all right, Johnny.
Yeah, okay.
Johnny.
Hello.
Good morning. Sorry about that.
All right. So we'll get to. So anyway, 828 because people are calling 828-240-1059. If you're just tuning in, we want to help Whoopi Goldberg. She is disgusted that she has to use a communal bathroom.
I know.
But before you start jumping all over her, I want you to think about something. Would you go into the bathroom after Whoopi? That's the problem. Johnny, good morning.
Yo, what's going on, boys?
What's up, man?
Riding to work in the frog today.
Yes, sir. So what do you think about this Whoopi situation, brother?
All right, so a couple of things. One, I think they're trying to squeeze her out of the show. They're trying to tick her off to get her out of there. That'd be a good thing, but so it's right here's what I figured.
Okay.
They need to go ahead and give her one of them compost and toilet.
Just a self-composting one.
So, Whoopi to go, and now who's going to take care of all the leftover compost?
Well, you got them other three women on there. I reckon they can handle it for her.
Okay, so you want Sunny Houston and Joy Behar to take out Whoopi's compost?
Exactly. Yeah, they can walk around and follow her around. Because she's so full of it, she's probably using it 24/7.
It'll probably take all of them to do it, too.
That's true. I mean, if you don't want to follow her. I probably appreciate that, Johnny. 1059 The Mountain, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
Great. Didn't we learn about a solution for this summer? It was like a $6 squillion toilet. You pull it in on a trailer behind the lot.
Are you talking about the one that the city of Asheville purchased?
Yeah,
they just put that in yesterday. It arrived yesterday. I know you were probably waiting with bated breath, but that toilet arrived yesterday downtown. By the way.
Is it not fit for Whoopi?
It's not. Well, see, they don't believe it is. They don't believe it is because Whoopi is used to a certain standard of things, and it's not big enough. Plus, she wouldn't want to walk outside. She needs it all in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
tough.
Ego.
Well, look, you have to.
Let me ask you something. You're in line. You're at a baseball game. You're at the Tourists.
Right.
You go into a bathroom. You see Whoopi ahead of you. Are you going to go into that bathroom after Whoopi goes in there?
Thirsty Thursdays, I think I've got an extra large cup. I'm going around the corner.
Hang on, man. There you go. Yeah. What do you do? 828-240-1059. He'll take his extra large cup and walk around the side.
We get it. The Rizzo and Jeff show's new. So time to teach us. Time to sound off. What do we need to know? Call us now. 240-1059. We'll see how this goes. More Rizzo and Jeff show on 1059 The Mountain.
1059 The Mountain, Asheville's classic rock. That was Kansas, Dust in the Wind. Trying to figure out a way to help Whoopi Goldberg here. And we have a lot of people who have some solutions. So let's get to the phones here. 828-240-1059. We got another Johnny on the phone, right? Johnny, good morning.
About that Oprah thing.
Well, it's not Oprah, it's Whoopi.
It's Whoopi, but yeah, go ahead.
Whoopi, yeah, about the same thing, yeah. It all comes out of her mouth, So, don't need no seat.
Well, Johnny, a lot goes into that mouth too, Johnny.
A lot goes in, a lot comes out. I mean, see, I get it. We're thinking, oh gosh, it's Whoopi. She yap, 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 yap. But like we asked that other gentleman, I don't know if you heard, let's say you're in line at the Tourists. Let's say you're
catching a ball game with your boy,
and you see Whoopi walk in the bathroom, and you're right behind her. Are you going in after she goes into that bathroom?
And not as long as there's trees left on the planet.
That's not bad. That's not bad, Johnny. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what.
You guys today.
Hang on for just hang on. That was there. You go. That was spectacular. Okay, here you go.
Not as long as there's trees left on the planet.
Well, you heard it. 828-240-1059. Whoopi's got a problem. How do we help her solve it? What's Whoopi's problem? Here it is.
Whoopi's was the largest of the dressing rooms. When you are Whoopi Goldberg, you're an EGOT. You're so many other things. You would expect to have a dressing room up to par, right? Like it would need to be spacious enough for you. Because it's like, do you really expect Whoopi Goldberg to use the bathroom or the restroom, I should say, that everybody else has to use? No, she doesn't see herself that way. And a lot of us would be appalled to know that Whoopi had to share the communal bathroom, right? That's where she had to go to take a Tweedle.
So, Jeff, I mean, you heard it there. 828-240-1059. Initially, everyone wants to recoil. They want to say, oh, we don't like Whoopi, we don't this, that, and the third. It's not about whether we like or dislike Whoopi. It's, do we want to follow her into the loo? And, a lot of people are saying, they'd rather use a cup. This guy just said, I got a tree. As long as there's trees on planet Earth.
Yeah, I got to tell you, these are pretty cut and dry questions we're asking you this morning, okay? Not hard to figure out. What would you do?
Yeah, 828-240-1059. We have one final pair of tickets to Oktoberfest to come and hang out with us. But, what should we do? How can we help? What would you do? I mean, should we help Whoopi? Should we let her just flail for herself? We'll talk more coming up after ZZ Top. It's 105.9 The Mountain, Asheville's Classic Rock. It is 105.9 The Mountain, Asheville's Classic Rock, the Rizzo and Jeff Show. It is 7:34, and again, a nightmare scenario, obviously, on 26. So we're going to keep reminding you we are not traffic reporters, but, Jeff, they're saying get off at exit 23 if you're headed westbound.
Yeah, people are writing it's not that easy to get off exit 23. Of course, we're not sitting there in the traffic, so that's
we're not traffic reporters. We're doing the best we can.
Yeah, but there was a crash last night that will keep it shut down till they said they expect to reopen 9 a.m. today. So 26 West, if you're heading that way, do anything you can
to avoid altogether. I'll give you an example. Okay? If you're coming from Hendersonville, take 25. 105.9 The Mountain, good morning. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up, man?
Oh, this is David Hoyt. Just thought I'd give you a call and check in on Whoopi.
Why the heck not, man? What's up?
I think you'd ought to give her a shovel and let her go out and dig a hole.
Oh, you want Whoopi?
You want Whoopi digging holes?
Whoopi who's not happy.
Fertilizing the earth?
Whoopi who's not happy about having her own private bathroom in her new dressing room. We've heard, I'd rather go on a tree.
I'd rather go in a cup.
Somebody said they should set up a compost for her. You say she needs to go outside in the middle of New York City and dig a hole somewhere.
Wouldn't bother me a bit.
Yeah,
okay. She puts her panties on just like everybody else.
She does, but I mean, the people go from composting to going into a cup to digging a hole to going into a tree. I mean, anything to avoid a bathroom near Whoopi. I think that's kind of the lesson we're learning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're suggesting she wears panties.
Well, maybe she does. Maybe she does.
Okay. I got to tell you, I don't know about that. I don't know. Dave, are you? Go ahead.
I don't want to think about that.
Dave, I'm with you.
There's people sitting in traffic on 26. They need to think about something else.
They need something else, So, we appreciate you weighing in this morning, Dave.
All right, we'll see.
Hey, take it easy. So, listen, I think the problem is solved. Here's the deal. Grow up, dig a hole, go use a tree.
I like it. Simple and easy, cut and dry.
Now, I'm sure many people who have come into the city of Asheville have seen the people on Tunnel Road, Patton Avenue, going crazy, looking like zombies. Well, today is National Magic Mushroom Day, and we figured that we would, maybe enlighten you a little bit with, a song by, somebody who, is really excited about Magic Mushroom Day.
I just saw they were having an issue with the closed down Arby's on Long Shoals Road with homeless people there. It's basically become an encampment. Maybe the people that live around there are hearing this, possibly.
Yeah, see, this could be the thing. Yeah. We don't know. Is it mushrooms? I mean, when I was driving down Tunnel Road, there was a guy that was singing in the tunnel the actual tunnel going through on Tunnel Road.
Okay.
But maybe this is, this has gone viral here because they recorded somebody just on some shrooms.
Yeah, it's because of mushrooms. Yeah, they give me power, celestial power.
Wow.
Whoa. Mushrooms are a gift from God. However the name you want to call the Creator made mushrooms so that we could see and maximize and achieve our total potential!
So, as you wait to come into Asheville on 26 for 2.5 hours today, just know you might run into one of those guys, and they might sing you a song. And if someone sings you a song, now you know why. We're teaching, we're learning, we're talking.
Oh, the sweet sounds of Tunnel Road.
No sleep till The Rizzo and Jeff Show. One is older and wiser. The other's life fell to pieces and his fiance is out of glue. Yeah, you get what you get. Here's to hoping we made the right decision. Weekdays, 6 to 10 a.m. on 105.9 The Mountain.
105.9 The Mountain, Asheville's classic rock. The Rizzo and Jeff Show on your radio, 751. Just a quick reminder, I will give you a full traffic report coming up. 26, it's going to back up. It's going to cause a lot of chaos till 9 o'clock. Call your boss. You're probably going to be late to work. If you're heading 26 westbound, that is. So that's going on. Also, Jeff, your first shot at $1,000 coming up in, I wouldn't know, probably about 13 to 14 minutes.
Oh, you said you don't know, but then you tell us 13 to 14 minutes.
That
so
would
which
be
one
my
is it?
that would be my best guess.
Okay.
So, because 105.9 The Mountain is giving you a chance to put $1,000 in your hand, and I figure that $1,000, that first shot, about 13 minutes away, give or take.
Well, nobody knows. You generally are good with time. Your nickname is Timmy Time.
Timmy Time, that's me.
And you seem to always get things, right down to the minute. You're pretty good with that stuff, Tim.
All right, John, thank you very much. And also, a Western North Carolina woman has gone viral for something you will not believe. So we'll talk to you about. Trust me, trust us on that one.
Or maybe you will. Who knows?
We'll talk about it coming up.
You can now text Rizzo and Jeff from your mobile device on the 105.9 The Mountain text line to 828-240-1059.
It is 105.9 The Mountain, Asheville's classic rock, The Rizzo and Jeff Show on your radio, 808. And if you're driving, you're probably in some traffic. Just a quick reminder, we'll get into it in the traffic report, but Jeff, 26 West closed till 9?
Yeah, till 9. There was an accident last night. They're saying get off at exit 23, but good luck. It's a mess. So we wish you the best out there.
We really do. So that being said, there's a lot more of you maybe in your car right now, so maybe you have an opinion on this. A woman from Western and North Carolina did a video on social media. It has gone viral, and I would just be curious as to what your thoughts are. I'm just going to play it.
So nonchalant she is having this conversation.
Like it's normal, and she even says it's normal, and I've been here, and I don't... Just listen to what she has to say. It's nuts.
So this happened about 7 months ago. We had went to our other cousin's house. We was all just chilling, having a good time, playing card games, and my cousin was drinking. I was not drinking, but my cousin was drinking. And one of the games we was playing was Truth or Dare. And they dared me and my cousin to kiss. We kissed. Cousins kiss. It's normal. Let's normalize that. It's normal. Then the next time, it was for truth. So someone asked me.
You know what? Stop. I'm going to stop right there. Cousins kiss, let's normalize that. Thoughts on that one, Jeff?
Yeah, said it's normal. It happens all the time, she says. I have cousins. I don't remember any of giving my cousins any kind of a kiss. In
a smoochie?
In a Truth or Dare game, no.
Yeah,
no.
It gets better.
Then the next time, it was for a truth. So someone asked me, did I have feelings for my cousin? I told them yes. because it's true. Everybody has grown up and had a crush on their cousin.
No.
One thing led to another.
What?
And next thing I know, we were in the room and we started doing things together. And he said that our family would not be supportive of it because we are cousins. But I've secretly wanted to have this baby with my cousin.
Okay, so to recap,
What's there to recap?
Let's normalize kissing cousins. The family won't support our decision to have a baby,
right?
And everyone has had a crush on their cousin.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say here other than what?
Yeah, well, the fact that the way that she had the conversation so very nonchalantly.
I think that's what's concerning.
As if in her mind that this is some kind of a normal thing. What world are you living? And maybe we're the ones, Rizzo, that are out of touch here. Maybe this whole cousin thing is a thing that goes on. And we don't know about it. I don't know.
Because this woman lives within the reach of the stick of the signal, not in the Asheville area, but on the fringe. I don't want to say where she's from, but I'm just curious. 828-240-1059. We have tickets to Oktoberfest. You can come and hang out with us. I see people texting in.
Yeah.
Is this a
common
thing?
practice?
Is this common? What would you do if your cousin said, we are going to be together and have a baby?
This is so bizarre to me. And the fact that she was saying, oh, come on, this is so normal. This goes on all the time. Everybody has a crush on their cousin. It's unbelievable to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'll play for you parts of what she had to say. But 1059 The Mountain. Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
That is not normal.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that we weren't,
losing it or we're out of touch.
That's not right. I mean, that's very abnormal, right?
No,
okay.
Not normal.
Okay, let me ask you: what would you do if your cousin said, "Hey, we're having a baby. Your two cousins. Will you support it? What would you like? Would you say something? What would you do?"
I'd be like, y'all, that's gross. Y'all are nasty.
Okay. Would you even play spin the bottle with your cousin? You'd probably get out of that game, too. Okay, all right.
No way.
Let's forget the baby. Let's start with spin the bottle.
Right.
Yeah.
So the whole we all have a crush on our cousin here in North Carolina, also not a true statement.
Not a thing here.
No way. No way. Not in this vicinity. No.
No.
Yeah, I'm with you. I thought so. I just wanted to check, but hopefully, are you driving okay? Or are you stuck on 26?
No, but I've seen it. I'm not going on it.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Listen, I appreciate it. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. But if you're just tuning in, this is what's gone viral. A woman who lives in this area, not in Asheville, but in Western North Carolina, basically said this.
We was all just chilling, having a good time, playing card games, and my cousin was drinking. I was not drinking, but my cousin was drinking. And one of the games we was playing was Truth or Dare. And they dared me and my cousin to kiss.
Oh.
We kissed.
Mm-hmm.
Cousins kiss. It's normal. Let's normalize that.
Let's normalize that.
And the next time, it was for a truth. So someone asked me, did I have feelings for my cousin? I told them yes, because it's true. Everybody has grown up and had a crush on their cousin. One thing led to another. And next thing I know, we were in the room and we started doing things together, and he said that our family would not be supportive of it because we are cousins, but I've secretly wanted to have this baby with my cousin.
Okay, all
right.
This is a very progressive, cultured town.
I'm not sure it's that progressive.
Well, when I say that, I mean we've moved. But and again, the reason I'm not saying where this woman is from, this is all over TikTok. It's got like 100 million views. This particular woman is in this listening area. Yeah. Is this normal? Is this something that you know about? Have you ever even heard about it? 828-240-1059. We have a woman on the phone. She said, absolutely not. It's ridiculous. I got the text coming in, calls coming in. We'll be right back. And again, for those of you just tuning in, be careful if you're thinking about going on 26. No bueno. to kiss a cousin or not kiss a cousin?
Spin the bottle.
You decide.
Yeah.
We get it. The Rizzo and Jeff show's new. So time to teach us. Time to sound off. What do we need to know? Call us now. 240-1059. Let's see how this goes. More Rizzo and Jeff show.
It is 105.9 The Mountain Asheville's classic rock, the Rizzo and Jeff show. That was Journey. Jeff, if you're just tuning in and you're getting in the car, number one, stay away from 26. Number two, do you kiss your cousin? Are you in a relationship? Do you know anyone in a relationship with them, man?
Well, I know, and most people don't. That's why I think this woman is a little bit bizarre. How nonchalantly she discusses as if this is a normal practice.
This is a Western North Carolina woman who actually could hear, I guess, this if she wanted, and this is what she said. She went viral on TikTok for saying this.
My cousin was drinking. I was not drinking, but my cousin was drinking. And one of the games we was playing was Truth or Dare. And they dared me and my cousin to kiss. We kissed. Cousins kiss. It's normal. Let's normalize that. It's normal. Then the next time, it was for a truth. So someone asked me, did I have feelings for my cousin? I told them yes, because it's true. Everybody has grown up and had a crush on their cousin. One thing led to another, and next thing I know, we were in the room and we started doing things together, and he said that our family would not be supportive of it because we are cousins, but I've secretly wanted to have this baby with my cousin.
All right, Sherry, is it normal to kiss your cousin? Good morning. What do you think?
Well, I was just going to say Edgar Allan Poe married his first cousin.
Okay.
He did. Poe did. That was 200 some years ago. I mean, is this a common thing here in this listening area?
No, I don't think so, but it does happen occasionally.
Do you know of anyone, or have you ever met anyone who had a crush on their cousin, or was in a relationship?
Yeah,
She's having a baby with her cousin.
This woman was so nonchalant about it, like it's so normal and everybody does it.
Let's normalize it.
Well, it's really not normal, but yes, I know someone.
Oh, do
really?
you?
Okay. Are they together still? What's the deal with that? You don't have to get in too much detail, but are they still together? I mean,
they are not, but they did have a child together.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
all right.
And everything's good?
No, they are no longer together.
No, I meant like everything's fine. The kid's fine. They're doing fine. Everything.
Oh yeah, it wasn't that close, but it was cousins.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Wow. You know what? It happens.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I appreciate it. Hang on for just 1 second. 828-240-1059. Seriously, I mean, I guess this is a little more common than we thought, but...
well, it all starts with a game.
It does.
You play the game and it goes from there. Yeah,
that's what I guess. 828-240-1059. Are we crazy to think this is insane? I mean, I didn't even think that this woman or anyone would hear of this, but I mean, we have people calling, texting in, saying, I get why they're texting, saying they know it, they've tried it, they've done it. There was one person who texted in saying they dated their cousin for 4 years.
Yeah. Hey, look, if you come up, you meet us.
Yeah.
It's just nice to meet you.
Yeah,
okay?
it's nice to meet you. Yeah.
Okay?
Can somebody just shut this down? 828-240-1059. Please, here's some Motley Crue. Think about what you're saying, people. 105.9 The Mountain Asheville's classic rock, the Rizzo and Jeff show. Listen, you ever play putt-putt?
Miniature golf?
Yeah, mini golf.
Yeah, I get frustrated with miniature golf. I just,
Okay, I get frustration sometimes, right? I get the sometimes frustration. But there was a man who was so frustrated playing putt-putt that he decided to go back to putt-putt when it was closed, okay, and physically assault all of the putt-putt wearers from, the
napkin thing,
the holes to a napkin holster. This is the news story here, and you seem to have a theory about this.
I know why he did it.
Check this out. New tonight, a man is caught on camera, and he's breaking into Smuggler's Cove mini golf and stripping. Before Francisco Mayorga got half naked, he was at war with a napkin dispenser. Now watch as he smacks it around. Eventually, he rips it open. Now his next victim was this fence. He kicks it off the hinges and pushes it onto the ground. And then he strips down to his underwear and starts bashing a door with a fire extinguisher.
My God.
When county deputies arrived on scene, they found Mayorga sweating profusely. They say he seemed out of it.
Who else is with you? Who else is with you? Is somebody with you?
Nothing.
Just you by yourself?
Mayorga was taken to the Lee County Jail. He's now facing a long list of charges.
So you have a theory as to why this happened?
All right, you've played mini golf.
I have.
Right.
I love mini golf. I'm a putt expert.
All right. He gets to the fourth hole.
Okay, what's wrong with the fourth hole? That's usually like a fun, windmill or something.
He feels good. He's cruising, right? That's when you start to get to where, they have the different hills and stuff. You're like, all right, I navigated that. Then you get to 4, and it's that damn windmill where you have to get the ball through the bottom, but the windmill spins. And every time you're hitting one of the blades of the windmill, boom, boom, you do it 10 times, and you think you have it timed out. Boom, you hit it again. And then it's 10 times, you're way over par, and you're thinking to yourself, man, I get irritated. You get competitive when you play mini golf now. And so he gets irritated. He couldn't get over what happened that day with that windmill on hole 4. And he said, I've just about had it. And he came back. It haunted him.
Now, Smuggler's Cove does, in fact, have a windmill.
Yes.
I looked up Smuggler's Cove. My question, though, is the windmill that much of it? Because I never have windmill issues. Like you watch it, and what you do is you time it, and you know.
Can't.
So, yes,
no,
you can.
Can't time
it. Does it. It just goes. So you can count it. So there's 4 things. So you get it through. You just go wait, and then what you do is you shoot the ball when it's covering the hole so that you get it there before the other thing gets there. It's not that hard. This can't be because of a windmill.
It's a windmill. I don't care. You could count it out in your head, okay? You could be a mathematician. It doesn't make a difference. Every time you hit it, it takes 15 tries. It was the windmill. The windmill did it to this man.
Let me get this straight. You have putt issues, and you blame it on the windmill. So because I am an expert mini golfer, I've never had. Now here's what I don't like. I don't like the monkey mouth or the clown mouth.
Okay.
The thing where you shoot it up, its tongue, and then it spits it back out of you. I don't like that because at the last hole they tell you, you win a free game. Nobody ever wins a free game, a putt. But I've never had windmill issues.
Okay.
All right. The last hole is and I don't like the putts where you drop from one level to the other, but this is not. I mean, for this guy to physically assault napkin holders, for him to beat windmills, I mean, this is next level stuff. This is putt times 10. This is a bad putt example.
Okay, well, Saltface, the Mule Brewing Company.
Yeah, I know.
They have putt.
They have a windmill, don't they?
I don't know if they have a windmill.
I think Saltface has a windmill.
But I'm going to tell you, Saltface, if I come out there and have a few IPAs, okay, and there's a windmill and an issue happens, there's going to be a nude man ripping your napkin dispenser apart, and it'll be me. You got it?
So you're telling Saltface that if they have a windmill
and I can't get it through,
and you can't get it through,
yeah,
you are going to get nude and start assaulting napkin holders.
I'll be nude aplenty.
Okay, listen, 828-240-1059. If anyone is familiar with that putt course, because this is something. The Bambine wants a putt, but I can't take the risk of people getting naked and doing this.
Well, don't invite me then. Okay.
Okay.
This is just a friendly reminder that your favorite local radio station, 105.9 The Mountain, the Rizzo and Jeff Show and podcast are always going to be free and available to you any place podcasts are found with no extra or hidden fees. We pay enough for them. It's our gift to you. Laughter and great music in the car.
The Rizzo and Jeff Show. And listen, you might think you're having a tough morning. It's Friday. You want the weekend. You're stuck in a bunch of traffic on 26, which, by the way, should be opening soon. We'll tell you what happened in the JNN coming up. But at least you're not Norwegian. Because the Norwegians, because of fantasy football, have just wasted weeks. I mean, there's 100 hours in a week, 900 hours. You're talking about, that's months.
Well, look, and it wasn't even the Norwegians that caused the problem. It was us here in the U.S., because what do they care about fantasy football? But here, it was an issue between... people get so serious and aggravated when it comes to playing fantasy. It's unbelievable, Rizzo.
There was a man who got so frustrated. His name is Matty Gabriel. We call him Matty Gabes. He was so angry that he was losing at fantasy football. He announced that he was going to blow up Norway.
Well, in a sense, what he wound up doing is that the guy that he was playing...
and the University of Iowa.
Well, the guy...
He wanted to blow up the University of Iowa and Norway.
Well, the guy that he was playing and arguing with, what he did is he knew that this guy was going to be traveling, and the guy went to school at University of Iowa. So he called the University of Iowa and let him know that this guy was, going to blow the place up. And then, as this guy that he's playing fantasy football with was going to be traveling to Norway... what he did is he called Norway, I guess the government there, and let them know that this guy was going to be coming and he was going to be a threat.
Well, here's the thing. You don't call the Norwegians, okay, and say, I'm going to blow you up.
Well,
you don't do it to the Norwegians. The Norwegians are like the Dutch.
So
they don't do anything to anybody.
Imagine this guy that he's playing, his opponent in fantasy football, is going to Norway to maybe see family and friends. And he rolls up there and they arrest him because they think that he's going to blow the place up all over because I don't know, drafted Alvin Kamara.
Right.
I mean, come on.
And let's be honest here. The Norwegians, spent 900 hours, and his lawyer, by the way, says he's grown up a lot these past couple of weeks after threatening the Norwegian people.
I'm sure he did not think it was going to go this far. The Norwegian police spent over 900 man-hours dispelling this threat. He really is your average Joe. He's very remorseful to the Norwegian government, to the victim in this case, anybody else that may have been hurt. And obviously, he's grown up a lot in the last few months, and I think he'll grow up a little more on the 15 months of home confinement, too.
Yeah, gotta tell you, lots of growing up happening. Here's the deal. The Norwegian, again, if it was the North Koreans, I'd get it. If it was, the Iranians, I get it. But, I mean, seriously, it's like Sweden.
Who scares the Norwegians?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like Sweden, the Dutch, the Norwegian. Who aims to scare the Norwegians? They just bake bread and sing.
That's it.
That's all they do. Make gingerbread houses and eat bundt cake.
That's all I want to do in life.
That's it.
I want to make gingerbread houses. I want to sing. And I want to have a slice of bundt cake with my friends.
We want to be Norwegians.
What's wrong with that? Yes.
Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Did you think that was funny? Yeah, we're kind of 50-50 on it, but it's still good for these guys. And the show is free, so what did you expect? More of the Rizzo and Jeff Show next.
I'm sorry. It's the 159 The Mountain, Asheville's classic rock. The Rizzo and Jeff Show. I'm sorry. I just got to look at Butch and Suni.
Listen, this is brutal what's happening here, okay?
No, it's not funny. It's just you got these billionaires who are going to space. All right, and we can't even bring Butch and Suni home.
Listen.
All right?
Coming up next in the JNN. We're going to talk about...
they look terrible.
The astronauts that are stuck aboard the International Space Station. Don't worry. We did a news hit with them. They're going to vote in November. That's okay.
That's good.
That's the conversation. You think they give a crap about voting? Can you bring them home?
When are Butch and Suni coming up? How long do we have to be on this crusade?
We'll play what they had to say. I'm sure they're just juiced to deliver you their vote. All right? Where are you at?
Are they going to email it? How are they going to get it over there?
Maybe Trump and the Space Force will get them home. Somebody's got to get them home.
JNN's next. We're sorry, Butch and Suni. Come on, man. Save Butch and Suni. It is Rizzo and Jeff on 105.9 The Mountain, Asheville's classic rock. And I am so tired of talking about Butch and Suni. And now that I see Butch and Suni, they look haggard. It's time for the JNN, brought to you by our good friends at Train Heating and Cooling Systems. They are tested, retested, engineered, and re-engineered to keep up with you because we all run together, including Butch and Suni. Find your local independent Train dealer at traininfo.com. That's traininfo.com because it's hard to stop a train.
The JNN. No longer Asheville's newest, but still least reliable news outlet. Guys, can't we just tell them to go to 828news.com? All right, fine. The JNN Jeff News Network is ready to inform, enlighten, and, well, keep trying anyways. The JNN is on 105.9 The Mountain now.
We've often talked about the U.S. astronauts, Butch and Suni, who are stuck aboard the International Space Station, all thanks to Boeing and the Starliner capsule, who it just has not quite worked. And with the thrusters and everything, they can't get home. So, let's do a news hit. Let's do a news hit with them. All right.
Got a great idea. They got a microphone that works. They got a TV camera up there.
It seems to be, and I'm sure the big concern with what they're worried about. Not worried about seeing their kids, their family. I don't know
whether they live
eating a real meal that isn't dirt and dust. So we asked them, are you prepared and ready to vote?
Now, okay, I'm going to play the audio, but can I just give you a description of Butch and Suni? Okay.
Ready to come home?
Butch looks like somebody killed his puppy.
Right.
All right. His hair is all over the place. Yeah. He's frazzled. He's red. His face is now.
I'm concerned about him.
His face is like a melon. And Suni looks like she is aged about 60 years. Now, poor Suni, her hair is just all over the place. And Suni, she has such dark circles under her eyes.
I know, I saw
What do they look like? Would you like to add anything else before I play this audio?
Yeah,
what do they look like?
What do they look like? They look like they're stuck in outer space. That's what they look like,
Can we
Rizzo.
get them home?
Sheesh.
Please.
Yeah, don't
anyway.
worry. Let's make sure they vote, though.
Oh, here's the thing. The very important question was asked, not how you doing, do you miss your family?
Yeah.
But what a great question from NBC News, who only had 32 seconds with Butch and
quality
Suni.
work.
Butch and Suni, when you launched, you figured you'd be back home in Houston to vote on Election Day.
Yeah.
Have you requested your absentee ballots yet so you can vote from space? If you could elaborate on this. And what else are you missing on a personal note?
Okay, now mind you, the delay is a little bit, so here, just as the delay continues, because, it takes a while to travel to and from space because they're so far away.
I would just tell that woman, how about you shut up? If I was up there.
I would have sent my shoe in a rocket right at her.
I know.
I sent down my request for a ballot today.
Oh, it's good,
As a matter of
Butch.
fact, and they should get it to us in a couple of weeks. And absolutely, yes, it's a very important role that we all play as citizens is to be included in those elections, and NASA makes it very easy for us to do that. So we're excited about that opportunity.
And Marcia, same here. It's a very important duty that we have as citizens, and looking forward to being able to vote from space, which is pretty cool.
Okay, stop. Can we just do this? Can we allow them to be humans? Can we drop the astronaut act? Can Butch and Suni just be real for 2 minutes?
So what are you saying? So do they do this online, or are they bringing them ballots? Because if you're bringing me a ballot up,
you better bring my
you
butt
better
home.
bring me home.
I think they're going to email it to them.
Okay.
They can't bring them a ballot. They can't mail a ballot on a spaceship and leave them up there. Oh,
my God.
I don't know how they're doing. But here's the point, okay?
This is terrible.
They are doing the PR, and they are being such good sports, Butch and Suni. All right, as a matter of fact, I actually just got a text, and maybe, Jeff, you've known me longer, so maybe you'd agree with
electronic ballot. I guess they do electronic ballot, so they'll be able to do it that way, I guess.
Baby Hand says, if your butt was trapped in space, we would never hear the end of it. NASA would probably find a way to blow you and Jeff up because you'd complain so much and never shut the heck up.
You nailed it. That's true.
Okay,
No,
all right,
there.
moving on.
What? Are we still doing this? Really? Wow. Okay. The JNN is puttering. Be it around the 828, out in Canton, being lapped by silver sneakers at the French Broad River, or just rereading news by reputable news sources. The JNN is on your radio now on 105.9 The Mountain.
So, a popular seafood restaurant in South Carolina in Myrtle Beach, Hook and Barrel, is going to court from a woman. Her name is Tiffany Buddington. And she ordered a bowl of the she crab soup.
Oh,
she crab soup.
She crab.
And while Tiffany, Miss Buddington, was enjoying her sea crab soup.
Oh, my God, I thought you said her name was Butterton.
No. Could be if she didn't feel this. She felt a sharp, painful sensation in her throat, claims the lawsuit. What she didn't realize after they gave the Heimlich maneuver, but she that didn't work, so it wound up going down and being good to go. So she was able to breathe. So they noticed as she went into the doctor that within her were bobby pins. There were bobby pins that were inside of the she-crab soup, and they had to be removed from her. So, of course, she's taking them to court for being negligent, of course. But, I'm assuming at what pace
are you eating soup?
Are you eating? I mean, are you eating sea crab soup with a shovel that you don't realize that there's bobby pins in your mouth?
I'm going to look at
not one, not two, not three. No. I mean, somebody, you're at it. It's like enough bobby pins to open up a salon. Are we realizing at some point here?
Butch's bobby pins.
Right, that's right. You can start a store. All right,
all right. So
you could stock a shelf at Ulta with all these bobby pins.
All right, listen. I'm going to look at everything through the through the lens of our Butch and Suni. Okay, till they come home. All right. Here's the deal. I bet you if you said to Butch and Suni, would you rather swallow some bobby pins and be here on Earth or be stuck in space? What do you think they would say?
They feed them to each other.
Right, that's it. So swallow a few bobby pins. Stop frivolously suing people. They put some bobby pins in. You're chain swallowing yodels. If you ate that much soup and didn't know that you were ingesting bobby pins, I'm sorry.
My suggestion for you, Mrs. Buddington.
I thought it was
slow down and taste your food, okay?
We've asked them to stop, but they just keep making it worse. So we pick and choose our battles. The Jeff News Network, or as you might know it, the JNN, is on your radio, limping like it's anchored to the finish line. We promise it'll all be over soon, and then back to some music on 105.9 The Mountain.
All right, my final report, and the one place Butch and Suni don't want to be on is 26 West.
Yeah, 26, tough.
Yeah, so my final thing to let you know, for everybody stuck on there on the JNN, I-40 East will be closed over the weekend. I-40 East will be closed starting tonight. From exit 46B all the way to Hendersonville Road, exit 50, and they claim it will open at 6 a.m. on Monday. So for everybody on 26, do me a favor, avoid I-40 this coming weekend after 8 p.m. tonight.
Is this a stay-at-home weekend? I mean, this has been this is, you know what this is? This is the road equivalent of Butch and Suni. Yeah. This is a Butch and Suni Asheville experience.
Yeah, this is
We got I-40 closing. We got 26.
It's a mess.
A mess.
And people are eating bobby pins and not tasting them.
And people are sending mean messages to me and Jeff because they don't like our traffic reports.
Yeah. All right. Well, how was that for a traffic report, huh?
Okay, they are windbags, so it's time for another inhaler break. We told you, they were fluffy. More of the Rizzo and Jeff Show is next on 105.9 The Mountain.
The Rizzo and Jeff Show, and I got to tell you, it is that time of the show where we give you, I give you the biggest story of the day. I think that you'll be talking about when eventually you get to work. I know that it's been very trafficy this morning, but the water cooler talk, as they say, Jeff.
Yeah, this is where you give them the story. I do my best to try to shut up and just listen to you talk about whatever story you believe is big, and you do it. And some weeks it's swell. Other weeks, it's a dumpster fire. So let's see what you got today.
I think you're going to like it.
From Tinseltown to the 828 and beyond, it's time to razzle dazzle on the Rizzo and Jeff Show. All the things that are not fit to print, talk about, mention, discuss, or frankly that important but somehow find their way here. We're sorry, and yes, Jeff can't stand it either. Time for Rizzo's Razzle Dazzle on 105.9 The Mountain. Sorry.
Now, we spoke about it earlier, but, things got busy. We got distracted, obviously, with what's going on 26. But, ladies and gentlemen, fans of The View, they recently moved studios. Whoopi Goldberg went to, I believe the word is take a Tweedle. Yeah. Whoopi Goldberg went to take a Tweedle.
What a picture. Whoopi taking a Tweedle.
And it was found that she can't take a Tweedle because she has to use the common people bathroom.
Oh, boy.
And
well, I'm sure they don't mind. If she has her own.
I was going to say.
In the toilet, Whoopi Goldberg is furious over her new view dressing room without a bathroom and refuses to use it. Whoopi was not aware that her dressing room did not have a bathroom. Other than the veteran host, only Joy Behar had her own bathroom, but despite that, Whoopi's was the largest of the dressing rooms. When you are Whoopi Goldberg, you're an EGOT, you would expect to have a dressing room up to par, right? Do you really expect Whoopi Goldberg to use the bathroom, or the restroom, I should say, that everybody else has to use? No, she doesn't see herself that way, and a lot of us would be appalled to know that Whoopi had to share the communal bathroom, right? That's where she had to go to take a dump or a Tweedle.
Okay, first off, what's taking a Tweedle?
I don't know. I've never heard that before.
That's the first time I've ever heard it.
Maybe Whoopi has a special part and something else happens. I don't know that Tweedle. Maybe she's got a Tweedle. Look, at the end of the day, they're making this more than it has to be. The common area is not prepared for what
Whoopi can deliver.
What Whoopi can, yes. Build that thing. And I bet you if you polled everybody in the office there at ABC, the Disney Channel, anybody,
Viacom.
you can get, what is it, Igor? It doesn't matter who it is.
Bob Iger, Viacom, whatever.
Right. It's ABC that she's. They would all work together in unison to build her private bathroom, okay?
Here's the thing. There's a reason it had a shower. You can get messy.
Yeah.
Whoopi oftentimes needs to have private time, and I mean, she could take a Tweedle or not. The fact of the matter is, we asked a few people, and they called, and they were like, I believe one man said, if I'm not mistaken, I would rather, as long as there's a tree on Earth, travel far and wide to find that tree before I went into the bathroom after Whoopi. I believe someone also said that
composting,
they would compost. Somebody said they would go to the tourist game, get a big cup, and hide behind the bush.
Right, on Thirsty Thursday.
Thursday.
I guess, look, you'd need a private bathroom, and I'm assuming that you would probably need a large shower when you have to equip it with a garden hose. So.
I just want to know what this is.
Or a Tweedle.
I just want to know that.
All right.
828-240. If anyone knows what...
Or a Tweedle.
A Tweedle is? I mean...
Nobody's going to call to talk about Whoopi tweedling, okay?
You want to
let it go. I don't want to bet. No.
Rizzo and Jeff are out and about all the time, and since they get up early, they can be grumpy. That's why we like to throw them a compliment once in a while. Hey, guys, we like how clean your office is, and Jeff's hat's pretty nice. Does he wear a hat? I don't know. Just go with it. Okay, that was hard.
It is 105.9 The Mountain Asheville's Classic Rock, the Rizzo and Jeff Show, and it is that time.
Rizzo and Jeff tried to do their work today, but just couldn't quite get it done. So here's where they try to cram it all in at the end. It's What Didn't Make the Show on 105.9 The Mountain.
Well, when you go to China, especially a zoo, you want to go and you want to look at the beautiful, cute little pandas.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I think when I have converstions about people about going to zoos in China.
Yeah, zoos in China.
Panda.
What do you think?
Yeah,
see panda bears.
That comes with the gig, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Chinese zoo has admitted that all of their pandas are dogs that have been spray painted.
Well, to look like pandas.
To look like pandas, and I guess I don't know how you can get fooled because unless they really fatten the dog up, a dog looks nothing like a panda bear.
Well, here's the thing: is that they were walking around in the enclosure on all fours like a dog, and they were panting like dogs in the heat. Okay. So they weren't doing anything that was very panda-like,
right?
They noticed
they were
that
panting, right?
And when you look at I don't know how, and I don't know how they thought they were going to fool people. They did for a little bit of time until people pretty much figured it out and called them on the carpet for it. So.
Yeah, well, listen, again, I don't know how hard it is to acquire a panda. But, I would think that it would be easier in China. But, to take a dog and spray paint it and then say they're pandas.
See, here's the thing, Rizzo. Now think about this.
I mean, what dog would even resemble a panda?
I want you to, I forget what it is. It's like some big shepherd type dog. But think about this. How many times we've been to different zoos? We might have been tricked Many different times, and we didn't even realize
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking of all the times I thought I saw cute little pandas, and you know what?
Did you?
They may have been painted puppies.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
All right.
I may have never seen a panda in my life. It might have just been a painted dog.
Yep.
That'd be a real disappointment.
A lot of things could be painted dogs. Who knows?
Rizzo and Jeff tried to do their work today, but just couldn't quite get it done. So here's where they try to cram it all in at the end. It's What Didn't Make the Show on 105.9 The Mountain.
Now, there is a designer that I actually am a huge fan of, Alexander McQueen. They're kind of like a obscure, but they have really kind of cool stuff. And I usually don't question their fashion decisions. Sometimes they make some faux pas. However, they are making $4,000 Shrek shoe boots. And I don't understand this fashion choice. I don't get it. I don't understand the allure of Shrek. And if you know anything about Alexander McQueen, it's more like leather and punky. What's punky about Shrek and Donkey?
You're not. Here's the problem. You're not. Nobody cares what you have to say. You're not a fashionista. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm a little bit of a fashionista.
And just because your lady tells you, "Oh, you dress so cool" and stuff like that, that's like your mom telling you could be president. All right.
I can.
All right. So knock it off. It doesn't matter. All right. McQueen knows what's going on, and if the Shrek boot or a Hooves boot or whatever that I saw they're coming
Hooves.
out with,
they're cloven hooves.
Oh, they're cloven hooves. All right.
Who wants to wear a cloven hoove?
Yeah, we're heading into 2025. Maybe the Hooves the look. You know,
the year of the Hoove.
The year of the Hoove, 25. Yeah.
Rizzo and Jeff tried to do their work today, but just couldn't quite get it done. So here's where they try to cram it all in at the end. It's What Didn't Make the Show on 105.9 The Mountain.
And finally.
Yes, finally.
I enjoy a good Uncrustable.
You do. You're a big fan of those. Do you have them at home?
I do.
Yeah.
There's actually some here at work as well.
Oh, wow. So you got it hooked up.
I got Uncrusty's hidden.
I got to tell you.
All right. I got a Yoo-hoo hidden, too.
Oh, wow. Man, taking advantage of that card, huh?
Yes, I am. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get some Uncrusties, and I turn around and I just type in some Uncrustables, and I see myself, I'm looking at an oil painting of a beautiful Uncrustable. I'm like, wow. Marvelous. Although it's priced as though it's a Basquiat. And if you're not familiar with a Basquiat painting, that's a very high dollar item. Jean-Michel Basquiat, he passed away in 1988 from an overdose. He used to draw paintings on cardboard. And there is a painting of an Uncrustable that sold for over $5,000. Now, an Uncrustable Sammy is yummy. $5,000 yummy? I don't know, especially since it's the grape jelly one.
I tell you, today you have yourself an eye for fashion.
I do.
When it comes to boots, they're now going to be Hooves, and now you're at the Guggenheim. You have an eye. You have an eye for art here, huh? You're going to the Louvre, and you're gonna go check some stuff out, huh?
Well, it's funny. I'm actually looking at the pandas. Anyone who believed that these Chinese dogs were
yeah, still can't get over that one, huh?
I can't get over that. I can't get over the Uncrustable, and I can't get over the cloven hooves. That's what did make the show today.
Okay, maybe it should have. Just thinking about it. I don't know.
Rizzo and Jeff are the only show in the 828 that you'll see out everywhere. It's like they won't go away. Make sure you have us on all socials and download the podcast on whatever platform you use by searching Rizzo and Jeff in the Morning. More of the show is next after a quick break.